chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Lifted in the air to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So here now is Jackie Bradley. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had run.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. How about that? Jose Peraza will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 3.
In there for strike 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Yeah, and that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So striding in, Rafael Devers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked fouled off to the right. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 4 for 13. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that is off the wall. Bogaerts blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Justin Miller enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Justin Miller.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And here's Jose Peraza. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Matt Barnes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for Boston, number 32, Matt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Danny Jansen goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box now, Bo Bichette as he lifts it in the air to right field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jackie Bradley.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
On big
some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded softly to the right. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Now batting, left field.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping up to the plate, Cavan Biggio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Brandon Workman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Morton.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 27.
First pitch on its way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.